Imagine going to sleep tonight, closing your eyes, and as you drift into dreams, something unusual happens outside your home. Your car, the same Tesla you drove earlier in the day, silently awakens. Its lights blink. It smoothly rolls out of the driveway and disappears into the night. But this isn't theft. This isn't danger. This is business. While you rest, your car goes to work. It joins a digital network, accepts ride requests, picks up passengers, drops them off, and earns money for you. By the time dawn arrives, your Tesla is back in its spot, battery charged, ready for your morning commute. You check your phone and see a notification. Your car just made you income while you were asleep. For decades, we've been told that cars are expenses, but what if that could change? What if your car could become an employee? What if your car could pay you back? This is the promise of Tesla's RoboTaxi. And if Elon Musk has his way, this bold idea could begin rolling out between 2028 and 2030 for over 100 years. Cars have been seen as depreciating assets. You buy them, you fuel them, you insure them, you repair them, and slowly but surely they lose their value. Cars have always been financial drains, necessary for mobility, often loved as symbols of freedom, but never something that gave you money in return. Tesla's RoboTaxi is designed to flip that equation. Instead of costing you, it pays you. Instead of sitting idle in a driveway for 95% of its life, it spends that time generating income. Elon Musk has said it many times. The goal is to turn Teslas into appreciating assets, cars that make more than they lose. It's a radical promise, but one that could reshape industries, economies, and even cultures. At its core, the RoboTaxi is a fleet of fully autonomous Tesla vehicles connected by a central platform. When you don't need your car, you can release it into the network with a simple tap on the app. It goes off, operates as a taxi, completes rides, collects fares, and then returns to you. The owner gets the majority of the earnings, Tesla takes a cut, and passengers get cheap, convenient, electric rides. No drivers, no emissions, no downtime. It's a triple win model that aims to disrupt ride-hailing giants like Uber and Lyft. But the true magic isn't in the economics alone. It's in the vision. Imagine a city where traffic moves smoothly because thousands of cars are coordinated by algorithms instead of flawed human reflexes. Imagine streets where accidents plummet because autonomous systems don't drink, don't text, don't fall asleep. Imagine a lifestyle where you no longer think of cars as possessions, but as part of a shared network, summoned when needed and earning money when not. This is the future Elon Musk describes, and like many of his promises, it sounds both crazy and inevitable at the same time. Tesla's confidence in RoboTaxi comes from years of building its full self-driving technology, or FSD, while competitors rely on LiDAR sensors and mapping specific zones. Tesla bets on vision, a system of cameras, neural networks, and artificial intelligence trained on billions of miles of real-world driving data. Every Tesla on the road today is a rolling sensor, collecting information, sending it back, teaching the AI how to get better. This constant feedback loop is Tesla's secret weapon. It's as if every car sold becomes part of a global classroom, and the RoboTaxi software is the student, learning faster than any human engineer could teach it. Musk has been criticized for over-promising timelines. He once said Tesla would have 1 million robotaxis by 2020, a claim that hasn't materialized. Skeptics argue that autonomy is always 5 years away. Yet, even with delays, The technology has undeniably advanced. Each year, FSD handles more situations, reacts faster, and makes fewer mistakes. If 2028 to 2030 is indeed the launch window, Tesla still has time to refine its systems, secure regulatory approval, and build the infrastructure to support fleets of driverless cars. For the consumer, the financial appeal is staggering. Tesla suggests that a single car in the RoboTaxi network could generate tens of thousands of dollars annually, enough to cover car payments, insurance, maintenance, and still produce profit. A car that pays for itself, then continues paying you. For middle-class families, this could shift the economics of vehicle ownership. Instead of being burdened by car loans, they could view their vehicle as an income stream. For Tesla, it's a way to lock customers into a powerful ecosystem. Once you buy into a robotaxi-capable Tesla, you're not just a car owner, you're a business partner. Now picture the world of ride-hailing today. Uber and Lyft struggle with profitability, largely because drivers take the majority of the fare. With RoboTaxi, that equation is reversed. The driver is gone, replaced by software. The cost per ride drops, making it more affordable for passengers. Owners and Tesla split the income. The company doesn't just sell cars, it sells a service. A platform, a future where Tesla isn't compared to Ford or Toyota, but to Airbnb or Amazon, a marketplace. Not just a manufacturer, but bold visions face bold challenges. Regulators must decide whether they trust AI behind the wheel. Insurance models must shift to cover accidents caused by code instead of human error. Cities must adapt to fleets of autonomous cars roaming at all hours. And perhaps most importantly, people must learn to trust. The idea of stepping into a driverless car is both thrilling and terrifying. We trust airplanes on autopilot, elevators without operators, trains without drivers, but the car is deeply personal. It will take time to convince the average passenger that it's safe to ride without human hands on the wheel. Yet history shows that convenience always wins. We once feared banking online, but now it's routine. We once resisted smartphones, but now they're extensions of our bodies. The same will likely happen with RoboTaxi. The first rides will be cautious, perhaps even nerve-wracking. But over time, as accidents drop and rides become cheaper, people will embrace it. What seems futuristic in 2025 could feel ordinary by 2030. The dream of a car that no longer waits for you in the driveway, but works while you sleep, may sound like science fiction. But Tesla wants to make it an everyday reality. Imagine this. It's late at night. You come home from work, plug in your car, and head to bed. But instead of your vehicle sitting idle, it quietly disconnects from your driveway and joins the RoboTaxi fleet. While you rest, your Tesla earns you money, driving strangers to their destinations, returning before dawn, recharged and ready to take you to work again. This idea is not just about transport. It's about reshaping the economy of personal mobility. For decades, cars have been symbols of freedom, but also financial burdens. You buy them, fuel them, insure them, and watch them depreciate. They spend most of their life parked, unused. Tesla's RoboTaxi flips this equation. Now your car becomes an asset that works for you, generating income instead of draining it. This is where Elon Musk's bold statement, "a car that pays you back," begins to make sense. In a way, Tesla wants to create the first generation of vehicles that function more like employees than possessions. The real magic behind this concept lies in autonomy. Tesla has been building towards this for years with its full self-driving software. Step by step, the company has inched closer to a future where human drivers are optional. Today, features like navigate on autopilot, automatic lane changes, and self-parking feel futuristic. But RoboTaxi demands something greater, a car that can think, respond, and operate in any situation without human intervention. This is why the release date of 2028 to 2030 seems both ambitious and realistic. Tesla needs time to not only perfect the software, but also to prove to regulators and the public that their cars can be trusted without a human behind the wheel. Now, imagine the streets of a city like Los Angeles or New York in 2030 instead of endless Uber drivers hustling for fares. Swarms of silent electric robotaxis dominate the road. They glide through traffic with precision, no honking, no frustration, just algorithms working in harmony. For the passenger, the experience is seamless. You open your Tesla app, press a button, and within minutes, a sleek autonomous car pulls up. No driver, no awkward small talk, just you and the road ahead. And when you step out, the car doesn't stop working. It immediately leaves to pick up the next rider. For owners, the financial incentive is huge. Elon Musk has projected that a robotaxi could generate tens of thousands of dollars per year. Instead of being an expense, your Tesla becomes an income stream. Think of it like Airbnb for cars. You can choose when your car is available, set preferences, and watch as it earns you money. Suddenly, owning a Tesla isn't just about status or sustainability, it's about smart economics. But beyond money, RoboTaxi is about reshaping cities. If cars drive themselves and are shared more efficiently, fewer people will need to own vehicles, parking lots could shrink, traffic jams could ease, and urban landscapes might be redesigned. The air would be cleaner, streets quieter, and transportation cheaper than ever before. Tesla isn't just selling cars, they're selling a new vision of how society moves. Of course, there are challenges. Trust will be the biggest barrier. Will people feel safe stepping into a car with no driver? Will regulators approve fleets of autonomous vehicles on busy streets? And what about the thousands of taxi drivers, Uber drivers, and delivery workers whose jobs could be displaced? The robotaxi dream isn't just technological, it's social, economic, and political. It will spark debates, lawsuits, and resistance. But if there's one thing Tesla is known for, it's pushing through skepticism. This is why RoboTaxi is not just another car, it's the centerpiece of Elon Musk's master plan. He envisions a future where Tesla is not only a car company, but a massive transportation network. Instead of selling 1 million cars to individuals, Tesla could run fleets of millions of robotaxis worldwide. Each car would be part of a connected, intelligent system optimized for efficiency, profit, and sustainability. It's the ultimate evolution of Tesla's mission to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Think about how the world reacted when Tesla introduced the Roadster, the first electric car that looked cool, or when the Model S redefined luxury EVs, or when the Model 3 brought electric driving to the masses. Each time, skeptics laughed. Each time, Tesla delivered. RoboTaxi feels like the next step in this pattern, a radical idea that sounds impossible today, but inevitable tomorrow. The beauty of this vision is its scale. Imagine millions of privately owned Teslas, each one potentially becoming part of the global fleet. At night, while owners sleep, cars go out and earn money. During the day, they balance personal use with commercial rides. The system is decentralized, flexible, and incredibly powerful. It's not just Tesla making money, every owner becoming part of the ecosystem. This is transportation as a service, but with ownership baked in. And for passengers, the experience could redefine convenience. Cars could recognize you, adjust climate and music automatically, even offer personalized in-car services. Payments would be seamless through Tesla's app, with no need for credit cards or cash. Over time, prices could drop so low that owning a car becomes unnecessary for many. In some cities, RoboTaxi rides might cost less than bus tickets. The timeline of 2028 to 2030 is important. By then, Tesla expects its AI to be exponentially smarter, its hardware more advanced, and its fleets larger. It's not just about one car, it's about billions of miles of driving data feeding into Tesla's neural network, making the system safer than human drivers. This constant loop of data and learning is Tesla's greatest advantage. Every mile, driven by every Tesla on the road today, brings RoboTaxi one step closer. So, while the idea of a car that pays you back may sound like a clever slogan, it represents a genuine revolution. It's the merging of technology, economics, and imagination into something tangible. And when it arrives, it won't just change how we travel, it will change how we think about cars, money, and even ownership itself.